Hi friends, welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop. In this video, we're going to be talking about working on and fooling with the Soul Shaker. Now, I don't really have a lot of work I need to do to it, but it has come time for an inspection sticker. So, this thing right here has to come off. If you saw my video from last year, actually I think it was the year before last year, I didn't take this off at all in 25. My sticker ran out November of 25, and now it is January of 26. Well, I missed the November thing, but I bought the truck in January, so I really wanted the January sticker on anyway, so I didn't really worry about it. But anyway, we're going to do a few things on this, taking that scoop off one of them. I'll show you a few more things. Stick around. I think you might like it. I hope you do. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. We'll go ahead and work on that hood for this and get the hood back on this car. Y'all seen that in here. Of course, I need to work on this car. Gotta cut these trees and stuff. Gotta do all that in the wintertime. It is wintertime. Ooh, that's a cool breeze there. Shop truck, still need to work on the carburetor on that and bleed the brakes. And of course, Laura's car. Josh is talking to the fellow over there. I might just go ahead and take it to Nissan because they can put it on the lift, pull the transmission, fix the clutch. All right, let's get in here and get this charger. All right, here we go. Now, this kind of crank, it hadn't been having any problems. Scoop's still looking pretty good. I sure like that thing. Oh yeah, I need to put some air in the shocks. So I gotta hook up some air lines. I don't know how long it's gonna hold it, but them pipes drag like crazy going down the driveway. I gotta work on that too. I still wanna put them mufflers on here. So, I like that hood scoop. All right, let me get some air in the shocks and get this thing outside. Get the truck in here. All right, idling a little bit better. Still idling down when it's cold. Put some air in the shocks. I don't know how long it'll hold. I kind of like it setting up like that. Turn the island up. As soon as it really warms up, as soon as I can take it up the road, clean out the carburetor, unfoul those plugs, it's going to idle up a whole lot quicker. I might have turned the island up a little bit. But, alright, let me get the Soul Shaker in, get the heat turned on. Well, I tell you what, this is a big darn thing. I don't realize how big it is till you get in here. I brought my little step stool down from the house. They used to hang banners and change light bulbs. I'm gonna need to get over in there. I normally do it up against the back of the Chevrolet truck, the Gasser project. I can pull it up and put the tailgate down on the Chevrolet And then put my little, look at this. Ooh, wait, man, I mean, that's tight. And then put my little step stool up. I can walk right up, stand on the back of the Chevrolet tailgate, and reach right over and work on it. But it's too freaking cold for that right now. So I'll bring it in here. Do it in here. All right, let me get some kerosene in the heater and get the heater going. Then I'm gonna take the charger back down to the house for a little while and let it warm up a little bit in here. It's not terribly bad, but it's uncomfortably cool. Uncomfortably cold, I guess. All right. Ooh, cold. Got the heat going in the shop. All right. Take this thing up right down to the house. Give that shop time to warm up. Let's see if it'll crank. I didn't get that battery cable on that super thing. Ow! Bumped my head. I can't get in this damn thing. All right. Oh, come on. That's why I parked it like this, so it wouldn't be in a road. Let me look under the hood. Alright. It had flooded. That's how touchy this 750 is. It had flooded. I had to hold it to the floor to get it cranked. Back up, so I can get back up there without having to walk, but whatever. Right. Well, this sure don't drag too bad with the air in there shot. How long that'll last. Pretty sure I put all the lights in it. All the lights do good in most cars. Especially any car with too much carburetor. All the lights will clean themselves. Alright. But you gotta rip it to clean it. All right, so here we are. The scoop of the Soul Shaker. Got it in here. It's still filthy. I need to wash it. I need to clean it up. Maybe I can. 11/25. It expired. Well, this is only 1/26. Oh well, whatever. But she got to come off. It will not pass an inspection. I mean, let's just keep that between you and me, you know. But darn, I think it looks good on there. I like it. It's a distinguishing feature, which also means if I do anything wrong, which I don't tend to, maybe a burnout here and there, you know, I have a couple of distinguishing features on this vehicle. not to be confused with anybody else. One, it has Soul Shaker written down the quarter panel of it. Yeah, and a big old honking hood scoop. So, no, I do not meet myself coming down the road. But anyway, let's get a little work done on here. And she looks rough without it. But it gotta come off. I got an appointment to get a sticker, and we're gonna put 2 new tires on the back. Hate to do it, but I got them. And these are kind of slick. We're getting there. Okay, yes, I do have the heater on, but it is cold. I'm gonna show you how to do this. The difficult part is contorting to get the ratchet up in there, and also not dropping the little nuts. I've only got a few of them on there. There's a couple of them in the back that don't come through all this. I need to cut all this out. I ain't doing that this time. I ain't doing it last time. Let me get these out and show you pulling the scoop off. Okay, you just saw me take the bolts out of this. Now, it gets a little stuck. Every year, that rubber gets a year older. I'm going to try to save it as much as possible. I always have to put it back on, redo it. Alright. There we go. And there she is. All right, I'll get you around here and show you a little bit more of this too. Now, one of the things to tear it off there, one of these things I'm gonna have to do is I got to get rid of my sticker there. I don't know if you have a hard time seeing it, but it's done yellow. It's done come apart. It's dry as it can be. I'm gonna probably have a time trying to get it off. It's so dry and been on there for a few years. I actually put this on before I even thought about doing the videos, I believe. I know I had this. This was the very first design I ever had on Mark's Speed Shop. But it's got old funky coming apart. It's got to come off. So that's one of the things I'm going to do too. All right, put this thing over here. All right, we got a little better view of it right here. I mean, she raw. Looks like it's been burnt, sunburnt. Well, I expect I'm gonna play hell trying to get that off. So she is dry and all. But it's gotta come off, and then this thing's trying to come loose. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna take it off, and I might have to kind of glue it on. I might have done that a little bit last time. I don't know. Seems like the paint's holding up pretty good. I didn't put the expensive clear on it, but every year I take it off, clean it up and wax it. I'm hoping I can get this off all right so I don't have to sand and paint it. But, oh, see, look back on that. Yeah, I didn't cut a great hole in the hood. And first time I did it, I think we got in that Beetlejuice. First time I did it, I cut the holes, drilled the holes wrong. I measured wrong, cut the holes wrong, and it was a little bit crooked. Y'all know me and them crooked ass hood scoops. But anyway, I did cut the hole out. You gotta have a hole. You gotta have air going somewhere if you got a scoop on it. If not, it'll rip the scoop where you got it bolted down or bonded down. You can't have air coming in if it ain't going out somewhere, okay? Now, you see a lot of the factory scoops, some of the old Mopar scoops, that didn't have holes cut in the hood, like those dual scoops on the Super Bs. Some of those, they weren't functional. Some were, but some weren't. Well, if you ever put them on, you ever fool with them, they got a little bit of a gap in the back. And so there it goes in, there can come out. Then you get all kinds of pressure in there. Now, of course, I want this functional. Not the greatest cut on there, but it's big and it's functional. And I might even, every year I say I'm going to figure out a way to get that, this piece coming up. I think I need to come up and over a little bit. And I might make it actually functional. Now, I've shown you this before, but this is where the scoop overlaps that. Because I put this on before I even put a scoop on it. And then when I put the scoop on, the scoop has to go, there. And I didn't want to take it off. It's not too bad. But see, this is off to the side. Excuse me, this way a little bit. But I've looked at it and I think I can come up and then have one of those, like a S bend, come up. And as long as I keep this right here, I'll be all right. Come up S and then put the filter up here and it would go through this hole in the scoop. We'll see. This is pretty good here the way it is now, but I'd like to have it a little more functional. But anyway, there we go. I still can't find what I call a 5-quart gallon of oil. I know gallons are 4 quarts, but I call them 5-quart gallon because they come in 5 quarts of oil. I got 2 quarts because this thing holds 7. So I guess I'm going to have to go to Wally World and buy me another 5-quart gallon jug of oil. I've always run Royal Purple, and it's full synthetic, and it is 520, I believe, so it's got to have. But there we go. Got that part done anyway. Got the scoop off. Now that is much better. That's a little bit more the way it's supposed to be running. All right, coming out of the shop. Boy, I tell you, she just don't look quite right, does she? I like the way it's sitting right there, which I know it's turned in and the wheels are turned a little bit, but I like it a little lower in the back. Not that darn Carolina crawl, but I like it a little lower in the back than on the front. And I'm afraid I'm getting ready to change that because the tires I'm going to put on it, not only new, the new tread makes them a little bit taller rather than being about slick, but I'm going just a wee bit bigger. What's on there now is a 275/60/17. And what I got to put on it is a 275/65/17. So it's the same width. It's just going to be a wee bit taller because I put a little bit taller tire on the front. I got the front about the way I want it. Although I'd like your front to be a little narrower, but that is as skinny a tire as you can get in a fairly tall 17. And that's a 235/75/17. I'd like to have about a 215, at least a 225. I got a 225, brand new in the shop, but it's like a 60 or maybe a 70. It's too short. So I need a tall tire. That's why I need a little bit more on the back to fill up that fender well. But I like the way it sits with a shorter tire. But anyway, you can't get tires 17-inch. You can't get performance car tires. Everything is off-road or at low profile stuff, and I don't like that. But we should be able to get a sticker now. Everything else ought to be all right. The brakes ought to be fine. I think I've got like 50, a little over 50,000 miles on it. And it's got that Jake brake thing on it, factory, so I don't use the brakes that much. There's a whole lot of fender well in there. Get rid of some of that. And the only way I can do that is to put a taller tire on it. I've already lowered it 4 inches in the back. That's a 4-inch drop from factory. Then lower the front. Like I say, I don't like them slammed. I just want it down kind of normal. Same way with the Mustang here, although I didn't do it. I bought it this way. The front is stock, but the back's got like a 2-inch drop on it, which looks good. I like that. Really just kind of leveled it out because a lot of them are kind of jacked up looking. Trucks are definitely jacked up looking. I don't like that. I don't really like that either. But I do have to admit one thing. I got it in here, so I'm going to take it down to the house and work on that. I found my heat gun too. Oh, I'm going to work on getting that decal off. Sure can see a lot better. In case y'all ain't figured out, y'all know I'm into hood scoops. Hood scoop on this. I put that hood scoop on that Mustang, which I got to redo that bodywork. I'm thinking now about changing it. We'll see. Like I say, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. All right. And the Camaro over here, it's got a whole fiberglass hood. That's the L88. That's my favorite hood scoop on Chevrolet. Probably my favorite overall, the L88. It's Corvette scoop, but they look good on Camaros. They actually look good on Chevelles too. Like 68, 69, 70, all that. They look good. It kind of match your pointy front end. But anyway, that's a whole lot of saying. Just say I like hood scoops. All right. Let's get back down to the house where it's a little bit warmer. Over that sticker, that decal. Getting the tires put on. I don't want to break the rules. All right, there's comes brand new tires. Take and put the hood scoop back on it. Gosh, that's a long thing. Okay, I want to tell you a few things about the Soul Shaker. Let's see, where to start. All right, it's a 2018 model. I bought it, took delivery of it, bought it on January 29th of 18. It had, oddly enough, it had 18 miles on it when I got it. And part of that was from my demo ride and whatever. But anyway, first time, well, I took a little equity loan on the house. I didn't have the money, but I took a little equity loan, paid off a few bills, and took some money and bought this. Bought it straight right out. Wrote a personal check for it, actually. And I got it retailed for just over $30,000. And I ended up, they had it discounted and had a rebate, blah, blah, blah. But after a little bit of heating and hauling, I ended up getting the truck for $23,500, brand new. And by out the door, title, tax, and everything, it was $24,995, something like that. But that was it. And I'm still paying on it, paying on the loan on the house. But anyway, bought it then, so it's been 8 years now, and we'll show you in a slideshow a bit of the progression of it. When I first got it, strictly out of the box work truck. That's it. So I started off, I changed the wheels. I put spoke wheels on it. I like that, and I painted this piece right here under the headlights. Well, it's actually primer. I've told you that before. I painted that and had black bumpers for a while. Then I had racing decals down the bottom of the door and all. Then I ended up putting different wheels on it and putting the 9-foot checker stripe on it. And then I put the Soul Shaker letters on it and then the hood scoop later. So I know I'll go through that a little quick, but I'm going to go through a slideshow and put them kind of in order. And I've done a little bit to it. I put, not much. I did I think it's an 88 millimeter throttle body on it. Big throttle body. I got a picture of that. And I changed the cold air intake and put a tune. It's got a handheld tune in it, turned all the way up. And I did put a Yukon posi unit in it and 410 gears. It came with 320, I always want to say 323s. I'm used to the old Roadrunners and stuff, 8 3/4, but they were 321s open, single leg. So I put a posi unit and 410s in it. It's an 8-speed automatic, man. She jumps. First, second gear, it's gets up. So I don't think I've left anything out there, pretty much. You just look at the slideshow and you'll see different wheels, different decals, up to where it is now. So I'll be adding a little bit more information on it, but that's what I'm going to show you now. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this little video on the Soul Shaker. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just my pickup truck, my daily driver. I just wanted to jazz it up a little bit and enjoy it. When I decided to get it, when I decided I wanted to do that, go that route, I knew that the only options I really wanted was air conditioning and a Hemi engine. Okay? That's what I told them when I went too. Now this truck's a basic truck. It's got the crank down windows, no power door locks, no satellite radio, doesn't have a CD player or anything. It's AM, FM with a whip antenna from the factory. So it's real basic. It's still got way too much computerized crap on it, but it's about as basic as you can get. All right, that's the way I wanted it. It keeps it a little bit lighter, and it just ain't got all that junk on it that I don't need. All right, it's got the vinyl seat, the vinyl floor mat, all that stuff, the basic stuff, and that's the way I wanted it. That's the way I like it. And it still weighs 5,000 pounds. So for a 345 cubic inch engine, to pull 5,000 pounds, over 5,000 with, fuel and me, everything in it, it's over 5,000 pounds. And it was running mid-8s at Roxboro. Not too bad. Not too bad. It was still squeaking, the tires taking off, and I was running street slicks on a 10. But, and some of the pictures you saw, I've got Hoosier slicks. Those are regular DOT slicks, but I've never ran those. And those black marks that I got the truck next to, I had just laid those with those slicks. And I came back and parked the truck and took a picture of it. But anyway, I really enjoy the truck. It's really basic truck. The biggest thing I did to it to change it is just a little body work, graphics, decals, name, hood scoop, wheels lowered a little bit, just stuff like that. Stuff anybody can do if you want to. But I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I needed to get a sticker. I had to take I had to change the back tires. They had gotten slick, and I had to well, not slick, but they wouldn't pass, and I had to take the hood scoop off. So I did all that, and I thought, well, I'll just make a video of it. And one reason I'm finishing up inside again tonight, well, this is Saturday night, and it is snowing. And this is when that big storm is supposed to be hitting here, and I just hope I don't lose power. I want to get all this together and try to get it up and uploaded. If it's late coming out, it's because I lost power, and I couldn't get it uploaded, but hopefully not. Hopefully it'll be all right. But I think I explained everything I wanted to on the truck. If you have any questions, shoot me some comments. Questions. You like your truck? Do you not like your truck? I mean, some people say, I like your truck. And I know some people think, man, what's wrong with that dude doing that to that Ram truck? But whatever. That's me. Y'all know me by now. I ain't going to do what's normal. All right, well, that's gonna wrap this up. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next week. It's gonna be a real cold, snowy week, but I'll have something for you. You come back, okay? I'll have something. I don't know how exciting it'll be. Y'all know me. But anyway, I will be here. Good Lord willing, I'll be here. So please, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you hadn't already subscribed, please do it. You really help me out. Now, I don't know where I'll put it. Maybe over here? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Come back to see me, and I'll be here, good Lord willing. And I'll see you at the shop. Remember, subscribe. Thanks.